As a student, you always wish you had a car, but did you ever wish of starting a car company? Hi, I'm YB. You're watching Beyond Business on Brock TV. Today, we're meeting Suhail from Momo Cars.
Momo Cars was my second business. So my first business I started in high school, and that was a tour company. 2 years after that, now I'm at Brock University. And in Brock University, you know, it came down to I want to start something new and see what else I can do. And in brainstorming with my brother, just kind of randomly, we came up with a bunch of different ideas. And one day it was just the car business. And as soon as I mentioned it, he looked at me because we're both huge car enthusiasts. And sure enough, that's the birth of what was originally Momo Motors, and now is Momo Cars. A couple of months later, 8 months later, we got into getting our licenses for the dealership and just buying and selling cars initially. Very quickly, we realized this is a really outdated industry at that time. Somebody needs to cater to young people who want to use websites to buy cars, who want to text message and ask questions, who want to, you know, like come in and interact with somebody maybe their own age or somebody who just kind of gets their needs and desires. And you know, like that's really where very quickly we realized we can position ourselves as a student car company, employing students and recent graduates, having vehicles which are mainly geared towards what students buy. So our whole financing program, our whole servicing program, our whole website is all built around that theme. When I first started Momo Cars, I was in university, I was in full-time. I was also working at the Brock University Student Union full-time as well. And so it started off very part-time. It was kind of a side business. And then of course, after university ended, then I really got to give it full-time attention. You know, when we first started, we had maybe 5 cars, and then it just kind of grew from there. So now we're at 66 cars today. We have 3 businesses. We have a body shop, a collision center. We also have our mechanic, like a repair shop, like a service center. And of course, we're still in the business of buying and selling cars.
How did the Brock education really help you get this started?
I mean, I would go into classrooms and learn, you know, accounting, you know, my first year or my second year, learn a marketing class. And in the middle of class, I'd be like, oh my God, it's an amazing marketing thing I just learned, or an HR thing. And I would go home and apply that to my business right away. One of the best things you could do, especially while you're in university, is that's the time to start your business. So many resources, so many ideas, you're learning and you're applying at the same time. And all of a sudden it doesn't become about marks, it's about going to class and learning something of value that you're more or less gonna apply right away. While you're in university, if I've got 3 advice, the first one is surround yourself with the right people. Find people who are gonna support you and help you start a business, who are gonna be that positive feedback and that critical feedback and just that positive energy. That's what you need. The second thing I would say is start early. I've seen a lot of friends who've started business as early as first year university. And I'll tell you, they're for sure the most well off or the best position, because when you start that early, when you start in first year university, you just beat the crowd. You have 4 years of business experience before you even graduate. The last thing, read books or train yourself constantly. You know, I've never run into an issue that I can't find the material in terms of how to solve it in a very excellent way, either through a book or through online training. It doesn't have to be books. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't read books. That's fine. TED Talks, you know, other training videos. Go to conferences. There's a lot of great conferences out there, Tony Robbins conferences, and a bunch of other people. So those are my 3 advices.
Thanks, Suhail, and nice talking to you today.
Of course, pleasure.